What's up, Chicago? It's an honor to be a part of this moment. Derrick, congratulations. You represent what it means to be a Chicago Bull. Thank you for believing in this city. Thank you for giving everything you have. And thank you for inspiring the next generation. Once a Bull, always a Bull.
Derrick Rose just reminded everyone what a graceful farewell truly looks like. He stepped away from the game with pride, respect, and a jersey that now hangs high in the rafters, forever part of Chicago Bulls history. While Chicago celebrates one of its most beloved stars, the conversation has quickly shifted west to Los Angeles, where the mood feels far more uncomfortable. One icon chose to walk away at 38 with his legacy intact, while another, LeBron James, is still battling at 41, determined to extend his time in the league. The difference between those two paths is sparking heated debate among fans. Some believe staying too long risks overshadowing greatness, while others argue that a legend has earned the right to Let's talk about the powerful wave of emotions that just swept through Chicago. Derrick Rose, once the youngest MVP the league had ever seen, watched his iconic #1 jersey rise into the rafters at the United Center. The moment felt bigger than basketball. It was heartfelt, it was moving, and it was a reminder of how deeply one player can connect with an entire city. Tears filled the arena as fans honored a career that inspired hope, resilience, and pride. It was the kind of farewell every athlete dreams of, respectful, meaningful, and unforgettable.
Let's count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah.
Fans stood outside in brutal, single-digit temperatures, snow falling around them, just for the chance to catch a glimpse of the man who once carried the city's hopes on his shoulders. Derrick Rose wasn't alone. Seated beside him were his former brothers-in-arms, Joakim Noah, Luol Deng, and Taj Gibson, the old guard who helped define an unforgettable era of Chicago Bulls basketball. It felt like a reunion of warriors who once battled together night after night. Through it all, Rose carried himself with quiet grace and humility, closing this chapter of his journey with more dignity and class than some managed to show in an entire lifetime.
There's not that many jerseys retired in the Chicago stadium. Like, this is not just a jersey retirement. You got a lot of arenas where jerseys get retired, and there's somebody, you be like, who is that? Not the Chicago Bulls arena. It ain't that many. It's about 4 or 5 up there. And so this is huge that after Jordan, you know, in that era, that we get another player, you know, in this new era. Jersey retired. Man, D Rose, you're him.
But when you flip the story to the other side, the tone shifts quickly, and the conversation becomes far more uncomfortable. We have to address the obvious question surrounding LeBron James. While Derrick Rose chose to walk away at 38, recognizing that his body and the rhythm of the game had reached their natural stopping point, LeBron is still competing at 41, determined to hold on to the crown he has worn for years. No one is denying his greatness. He dominated the league for 2 decades, became the NBA's all-time leading scorer, and collected championships that cemented his place in history. His resume is undeniable, but the debate now centers on timing. At what stage does remarkable longevity remain inspiring, and when does it begin to feel like stretching a legacy beyond its perfect ending? That is the question dividing fans today.
Man, entering year 23, you started to play golf now. It's your 23rd shoe.
Yeah.
You're on the Forever King Tour. These things seem to have some sort of commonality. Are you hinting something at us?
No, I'm not. You know, I'm not hinting at anything. I mean, obviously, I know I'm on the other side of
that hump.
The hump, for sure. Come on now, like I'm not going to play another 23 years. That's for damn sure. And I'm not about to play another 10. So I'm definitely gearing up to where the end is. I'm not there yet, but I'm super blessed to be able to sit here, like I said, you said year 23, another signature shoe. I done picked up golf. Listen, guys, every time I pick up something new does not mean retirement. It's like, oh, I've seen him with chopsticks. Oh, he's retiring. Oh, I've seen him wear a t-shirt that's too big. Oh, retirement. Oh, he picked up golf, retirement. It's like, it's just something I want to do. It's just a little hobby. But retirement is coming. It is coming. It's just not here just yet.
Right now, LeBron James is earning $52 million this season, a massive number for a 41-year-old star who no longer carries a team the way he once did. For some fans, the conversation is shifting from admiration to frustration. Instead of celebrating a flawless legacy, critics argue it's beginning to feel like an expensive final chapter that is weighing heavily on the Los Angeles Lakers' payroll. While Derrick Rose stepped away as a hometown hero, LeBron's extended run has sparked debate about timing and value. The analogy many are using is simple. It's like staying at the party long after the music fades and the lights come on. Supporters still see greatness and leadership, but skeptics wonder whether that $52 million cap hit could have been used to build a younger, deeper roster. The question now isn't about what LeBron has accomplished, that's already secured, but whether this final stretch is strengthening his legacy or slowly complicating it.
When the season ended, I said I wasn't sure if I was going to keep playing. And I know a lot of experts told you guys what I said, but I'm here now speaking for myself. In that moment, I'm asking myself if I can still play without cheating the game. Can I give everything to the game still? Truth is, I've been asking myself this question at the end of the season for a couple years now. I just never openly talked about it. I don't care how many more points I score or what I can or cannot do on the floor. The real question for me is, can I play without cheating this game? The day I can't give the game everything on the floor is the day I'll be done. Lucky for you guys, that day is not today.
The irony in all of this is impossible to ignore. If LeBron James had simply declared this season his farewell tour, the National Basketball Association would have rolled out the red carpet without hesitation. An all-star selection would have been almost guaranteed, fueled as much by legacy as performance. Every arena would have honored him with standing ovations, tribute videos, and symbolic gifts, celebrating one of the game's greatest figures as he took a final bow. He could have traveled city to city soaking in appreciation and exited the stage like basketball royalty. Instead, he chose to opt in, secure the paycheck, and continue competing, which now forces fans to watch a 41-year-old legend battle against 22-year-olds who grew up studying his highlights on tablets. For some, that persistence is admirable. For others, it makes the ending feel far less graceful than it could have been.
You're not only the MVP, Pooh, you're the people's champ. You're the people's champ.
Derrick Rose's ceremony felt deeply rooted in Chicago. It was genuine, heartfelt, and personal. He spoke about being a vessel for the city, about carrying its struggles and pride every time he stepped on the floor for the Chicago Bulls. He wasn't chasing one last stat line or squeezing every dollar from the organization. He understood the moment. There is real dignity in recognizing when your chapter has closed. Meanwhile, LeBron James continues to push forward, even sharing the court with his son, a touching father-son milestone that captured headlines. It's special, no doubt, but when that experience comes with a $52 million price tag and the Los Angeles Lakers are hovering in the middle of the standings, critics begin to question priorities. Chicago sent a powerful message by retiring Rose's jersey alongside franchise icons like Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Jerry Sloan, and Bob Love. They waited until the timing felt right, until Rose himself was at peace with his journey. In contrast, some argue LeBron is extending his stay while occupying a roster spot, commanding a massive share of the salary cap, and dominating the spotlight. The difference in atmosphere says it all. In Chicago, fans remained in their seats long after the final buzzer, simply to watch Rose take in the emotion of the moment. Fans once embraced LeBron because he felt like one of them, a player with heart, someone they could relate to, but over time, he's evolved into more of a global brand than a basketball player. And let's be honest, brands don't care about loyalty, they care about profit. That's exactly what we're seeing now, a mix of ego, cash grabs, and a refusal to accept that the King James era has quietly passed. Legends before him who overstayed their prime did it quietly, mentoring young players while taking smaller paychecks. But LeBron, he's still pulling in $52 million a year, strutting around as if the universe revolves around him, all while Derrick Rose enjoys a well-earned, untarnished legacy. The contrast is glaring. Imagine Rose trying to drag himself around at 41 for a paycheck. Fans would never forgive it, but LeBron gets a free pass. His defense this season is more of a polite suggestion than a commitment. He roams the court, waiting for highlight reels while his man drains open shots. Even his season began with sciatica, conveniently sidelining him for the opener, a reminder of just how intertwined his massive salary and the narrative of the king have become. His scoring is respectable, around 22 points per game, but plus-minus stats often sink into the basement, and he's being outplayed by athletes who weren't even born when he entered the league. The younger stars, from Anthony Edwards to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, see him as just another opponent. Respect faded into acknowledgement, and even former players like Chandler Parsons publicly hint that family considerations dictate his all-star appearances. The aura of invincibility is gone. Derrick Rose gave everything to Chicago, leaving fans and teammates in awe even without a championship, while LeBron risks tarnishing his own story by clinging to the Lakers well past his prime. The season has become a spectacle of stat padding and personal records, with defense often ignored, and the media spins every dunk as proof he's still 25 while conveniently overlooking -12 games and wide-open layups. If any other player were earning $52 million to be a defensive liability, fans would revolt, but LeBron's past glory shields him. Meanwhile, younger Lakers watch payroll drained by one aging superstar, and fans grow increasingly frustrated. Respect isn't inherited, it's earned in the moment. Derrick Rose exited with gratitude, tears, and celebration, leaving a legacy of heart and hustle. LeBron, on the other hand, lingers like a costly asset, forcing fans to witness a 41-year-old body chase relevance while the Lakers struggle. One legend leaves with a bang, the other risks being remembered for clinging to a team, chasing money, and extending a career past its natural endpoint. Derrick Rose is forever a Chicago icon. LeBron James is, at this stage, an expensive headache the Lakers must accommodate until he decides he's done, a decision that, knowing his history, could take forever. If you think it's time for LeBron to finally hang it up and let the Lakers rebuild, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss our deep NBA breakdowns. I'll see you in the next one.